We stand at the door to the rematch of Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. Finally, the fight has been made. These guys don't want to be in the same room, will not face off, will not do any press together before this fight, but Triple G is the first to make himself available. Here at the Palms, we're going to have lunch and find out what the champ has to say.
This may be a better question to Abel, not for me. I'm ready right now, I'm more excited. I really want this fight. I'm very hungry.
And Abel, I know it was only a 2-round fight, but I know Gennady and you were very adamant that you wanted to go through, you did not want the long layoff. What was the importance you thought of that fight with Mark Roshan in terms of just keeping the rhythm in the sync?
We had been in training camp for a while. You don't waste 5-6 weeks of training camp and wait another 3 months for another fight. I needed him to fight just to, first of all, take out some aggressions. 2, he wanted to fight for the fans. Really, the money was not the important thing. He wanted to put on a show for his fans. His fans were expecting a fight. He was very upset. First of all, he was very upset that it didn't happen in Vegas because there's a lot of people that bought tickets, not only from Kazakhstan, but all over the world. Bought tickets for flights, made reservations for hotels, bought tickets for the fight. So he wanted to make sure that he was out in front of his fans. As Tom just alluded to, all the records that he set, fighting is somebody that nobody wanted him to fight, yet the people just want to see him fight, so that's what he wanted to give them.
I want to tip my hat to you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations on winning this Ring Magazine.
Thank you, sir.
Title. I spoke with you before about who was your idol. Marvin Hagler. If he was in the room here, what would you say to him?
Если бы Хаглер был в комнате, что бы ему сказали?
Oh, this is a hard question. Probably I tell him, right now I have the same position like you, with Sugar Leonard. Right now, как бы сказать, как знаешь, сейчас мы можем повторить ту же историю, как и вы.
Can repeat history.
Yeah, we can't repeat history, like your fight with Leonard. I'm very excited. And this story, seriously, this is a step, like a story for me. Maybe it's 100% for me and for my kids. Because for my friends, for my fans, everybody called me, said, "Oh, gee, this is story. This history." Thank you, Mohamed.
Tom, I don't know how much you're allowed to divulge, but if you could please, as much as you're allowed, explain this Hail Mary that got this deal done, past the 11th hour?
It was past the 12th hour, Mike. It really, literally, there was no positioning, there was no more poker playing, it was dead. I thought when I hung up the phone with Eric that they were going to go, he said that they already had a deal done with Jacobs, which I'd come to find out afterwards it might not have been completely done. Our deal with Billy Joe Saunders and Frank Warren was definitely, had been agreed to. But our part of the agreement was we wouldn't go into the exact details of what the final agreement was, but you can, Gennady, if he didn't get what he wanted, he wouldn't have agreed to the deal. So whatever you want to infer from that, we can leave it at that. But he's happy. This will be a big promotion. It'll be a great fight for both guys. Look, it gives Canelo Alvarez the opportunity to fight for his titles. If Canelo wins September 15th, then all of a sudden this title belt goes to him. Gennady's other title belts go to him. So, Canelo still has a big career in front of him. It's just Gennady stood on his principles, and at the end of the day, he got what he was looking for.
And a question for Abel. What are your thoughts about Canelo Alvarez after everything that's happened?
He was in my training camp probably about 6 years ago. He spent three different training camps in my camp. And as Gennady was just saying, he was a different kind of person. He was a very humble, very nice kid. It seems that today his riches have made him a different person. He's a very good fighter. He's an exceptional fighter. He's doing a lot for the boxing in Mexico. But as fast as he went up, they go back down. You know, and all the people that you stepped on the way up, you're going to meet on the way down. So I think that his persona today, his diva-like sometimes, his actions, what he says and what he doesn't say and what he doesn't do, are hurting him.
You know, I know, of course, you and Gennady are very professional. We've had so many great rivalries over the years. There was genuine bad blood, like, you know, Pereira and Morales comes to mind. So you see this even approaching now, where these guys really hate each other? Or
I don't think it's hate, but I don't think that it's out. Those rivalries were rivalries inside the ring, not outside the ring. So what he's doing, what Canelo's doing outside is hurting Canelo, not hurting Golovkin. But if this ends up being the kind of fight that we think it's going to be, then I think that could be a rivalry for a third one and a fourth one. These two guys are not the kind of fighters like Vasquez and Marquez, where they beat each other up and they can't function the next fight. These two guys are exceptional boxers and good fighters, and they're not going. It's not going to be that type of fight. So there will be a third and fourth, or there could be a third and fourth.
But it's safe to say, as Tom was alluding to earlier, that there is genuine bad blood. This taste. Maybe not hate, but this taste.
It's not hate. It's bad blood just because of what he's put us through. And yeah, there is some rights that need, some wrongs that need to be righted, and they will be on the 15th.
Gennady, 118, 110 became very famous on Twitter. Adelaide versus Golovkin.
118-110 по очкам. Из-за очков вы думаете, что надо будет нокаутировать Канело из-за судейства?
Я не думаю вообще об этом.
I don't even think about those things.
На меня ничего не давит вообще абсолютно.
I'm not pressured by any kind of factors.
Я не, знаешь, на меня не то, что там судьи меня отдали, как бы я вообще нормально к этому отношусь.
I don't really care about, you know, what judges decided to do. This is not concerning me at all.
Просто правда такая система, правда, вот именно правда, она такая вещь. То есть, кто может ее принимать, тот живет спокойно, а кто не может смириться с правдой, тот начинает суетиться.
Truth is such a thing that where you can take the truth, you can actually live with it. But those who cannot accept the truth, you know, getting all anxious about it.
И я чувствую себя very comfortable.
And he's feeling himself very comfortable right now.
You guys, last fight, you know, was preceded 3 weeks before by Mayweather-McGregor, and that probably hurt your pay-per-view.
В прошлый раз Макгрегор с Мейвезером дрались, когда у вас был бой.
This time, you know, there's a lot of bad blood at play, animosity running very deep, but Canelo has only been seen basically with his golden boy promoters around him talking about the clenbuterol results, and we really have not had any kind of access to them. So how much are you guys concerned that he's not going to be willing participant in promoting this fight?
You know, Lance, just like we can't control, you know, where he's gonna train or how he's gonna fight in the ring, is, you know, however they promote the fight on their side is up to them. You see Gennady here sitting in front of everyone, very accessible to the media. I've talked to Abel already. We're gonna have you know, the open days in the training camp for the media. He's going to come down here. He's going to do other interviews, other appearances on television. So Gennady's going to go through this promotion and this training camp just like it's another fight. Of course, it's a rematch with Canelo Alvarez, but he can't focus, or we can't focus as a team, what's Canelo going to do, what Golden Boy is going to do. We'll try to make the best out of the promotion that we can. Triple G is always, because he's the champion, he takes on the responsibility of taking the lead in the promotion, regardless of how the promotional structure is. That's his responsibility as champion, and frankly, that's one of the reasons why his star has risen so quickly, from pretty much not being known here in America when he made his HBO in September 2012. Now it'll be exactly 6 years from his HBO debut. It'll be September 15th, 2018. And he is one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing here, not only in the United States, but internationally. And that's the responsibility that he takes. And, you know, we'll do our part. You know, if Canelo locks himself in the training camp and focuses on the fight, you know, that's up to him if he wants to do it that way. But you see, Gennady's not hiding from anyone. A lot of times he's out of the country, and that's why we can't get access to him. But now that he's going to be here, you know, training up in Big Bear, we're going to do our job to promote this fight.
Gennady, What was your reaction when Canelo didn't want to face off with you this time around? Do you think it's going to hurt the promotion?
Какова ваша реакция была, когда он не захотел с вами делать фейс-офф в этот раз? Что не сказали, что надо встречаться, это не обязательно. Какова реакция была?
Я думал, просто он не может посмотреть в глаза теперь после этого всего.
I think he simply cannot look into my eyes.
Все?
And that's all.
Он же знает, что я прав во всем.
Because he knows that I am correct in everything.